everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Placing Bricks. So if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button or that follow button yet, just definitely go ahead and hit that button if you like the content that I'm putting out. I will greatly appreciate it. So what we have here today is a Lego build of Stitch. This is I think it's 626 built. So this is him with his four arms, with his red suit. This is one of my favorite builds of all time. I had a really good time building him. It was very tough, I'm gonna say that. Trying to figure out his arms, his legs, trying to figure out how to build him the best way possible. It was very hard because his body isn't really small, but it's not big. It's kind of like it's pretty good, decent size for his the way his head is, because his head is very huge. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to get the right measurements with his body compared to his head, and then his fingers and his arms and legs. And then I wanted to make sure that I was able to get him to be able to stand up. So everything is flexible and functionable. Everything can move. His hands can move, his fingers can move, his head can turn if you want to, his legs can open up. And he's kind of like a little chubby, so I definitely wanted to make sure that I was able to get him with his how chubby he is, because he's a very chubby character. So I was able. He also bends down too, if you want. I was able to kind of get. I was able to try to get his eyes. So a lot of people was asking me, how did I get his eyes to look like that? So I did the eyes. I was able to use vinyl. So basically like an arts and craft kind of thing. I was able to cut out vinyl from his eyes, which were very difficult because he has these squinty eyes on his face. I was also able to get his teeth like more of a khaki color, because his teeth is, in the movie, his teeth is kind of like dirty. So I wanted to get that touch as much as possible. His mouth does open. If you lean his head up, his mouth opens. His ears fold. And I was able to get his antennas. So this was a pretty fun build. The sticker, I was able to create this with also vinyl, which I'm having such a hard time making sure it stays attached to his body, but that's his stickers. And then we was able to get other things that I think a lot of people were waiting on, like his blasters, which I was able to nail his blasters the best way possible. I didn't have all the pieces that I needed, but I was able to get his blasters as much as possible the way it looked. I'm probably going to do an update on his blasters, because I could have made it a lot better, but just the best that I could do with the pieces that I had. And it don't look too bad, but it can look so much better. So I was able to get some to his blasters. And he can hold his blasters as well. Trying to remember, because I think in the movie he only had 3. I don't know if he had 4. I do remember he had 3. In his hands. I gotta keep forgetting this is Lego, so I gotta be very cautious. Put his Oh. And there you have it. And it looks really good with its blasters. Alright, so these is blasters. And he does also have his shackles when he was caught. So I'll take these off here. Take that off. Move his arms, his fingers, and stuff like that. And these are his shackles. And they do screw in through. Maybe I did it too. Oh. And there you go. That's the upper part of the shackle. And here's the second. And boom. There you go. You have him when he's caught. Which actually I didn't think this was going to be that detailed as much as I could get it to be. But it actually came out pretty good. And this shackle actually lights up. So take this piece off. Take that piece. I have a built-in light. It does turn on. There you go. He has his shackles on. So I would say it took me maybe a month to make him. I already had his head and his body somewhat built, but I didn't have it in the colors. And then I forgot I had a whole bunch of bag of red stud pieces and things of that sort from different builds. So I was able to get that. I did have to order some of his other pieces in that specific color when it comes to like his blue. And then I was able to get everything made. So I don't know how I was able to accomplish this, but I just figured it out. I think that's the thing when you hold certain pieces from a very long time and you just hold on to things, and eventually they're able to help you build something very wonderful later on in the future. And this is one of those builds. So yeah, he has many poses. He can look up many poses. This one is definitely a good build. So if you like what you see, you like how this came out, I'm definitely thinking about making different versions of him. I'm also thinking about making an instruction build for him, because I feel like this is something that a lot of people might like. I'm not sure, but if they do, I definitely will build instructions for it, and so people can get their hands on it. So if you like what you see, definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for watching. Y'all stay safe.